G'day fellas, just doing a quick supplementary video. Smashed out a lap guide earlier in the week. We had only done around 100 kilometers in this car around the circuit. Between a couple of profiles we've probably done just short of 1,000 now. And I wanted to make a couple of amendments. So turn 1 is extremely important to let the car roll through that corner. You can catch nearly every ghost in the top 10 there. Really gentle on the throttle and wide open as soon as you feel all the grip on the front tyres. So this is the next section. So we were touching the brakes, we can now get through here without them. So still full noise in fifth. The slightest of slight lifts, but do not close the throttle. Once you close the throttle, you will understeer into the wall. You've got to keep it open. Your brain really tries to close it there, you've got to keep it open. And just turning this braking zone into a little bit of a triangle. See, the curb gets away from us then, and then the curb comes back to us. I found that was extremely important in maintaining being able to brake as late as possible. If you tried to run that curb, which I was earlier in the week, you do lose a tenth or two. So once again, for this video, we don't nail this section, but it's pretty close. So still turning in around the same point and trying not to close the throttle. We do close the throttle there because we missed the apex, and we have to close it again here because we missed the first one. But trying to keep the throttle open a little bit is the key. So you can see we had a touch of closed for the shortest amount of time. That was pretty much because we ruined the entry. You can get through that whole section without closing the throttle, and it will have you in a 38.5. So this corner, pretty elementary, trail braking on the juice. And now the next biggest time, and the place I was struggling the most was this corner. So trail braking into the first apex. And then in the middle here I came up with the idea of wide open throttle as soon as you see the apex, and do not close that throttle for the second one. And yeah, so initially that wide open throttle stab was where I found a tenth or two. Then I came up with the idea that maybe I felt like the car could carry more speed through that second one, so I was thinking maybe if I didn't close the throttle there, that might be worth something. And that one there was only about the second time we got through there with an open throttle. So really is worth some time, and was worth enough for me to throw another video up. So hopefully that can get you in the 45s. Peace out, fellas.